What's up, everybody? Another day of pushing record and talking to y'all. And everything seems to cost more, it's worth less, and we seem to be the product these days. So the only way to really win in this economy is by not playing their games anymore. And we're going to talk about why nothing seems worth the money anymore. And I think we've just gotten to this mode of society where we're used to subscriptions. They say you won't own anything. You're gonna be fine renting. Everything, like even housing, is a subscription these days. When it comes with like these high prices and mortgages and stuff, but you just notice that everything's a subscription, and even if you do own something, it won't last. It's built to break down, and so you get another one eventually. The iPhone is like the biggest example of consumerism and upgrading and all this stuff that we don't actually need. I mean, I'm a sucker for it too. Every couple of years I get a new iPhone, whether or not I really need one. Most of the time I won't buy a new iPhone if my new one or my one I have currently is doing fine. But just recently it was kind of crazy. Like, I cracked my screen and it ended up being cheaper to just get the new iPhone than to get the screen replaced. So, but that's how they get you. You know, the screen is so expensive to be replaced that you might as well just buy a new one. So that's just a perfect example of what it's like out here. How many subscriptions do you have? Netflix, Prime, Hulu, Disney Plus, you know, the list goes on. And you know, I'm kind of, I know what it's like because I have Spotify, YouTube, all these subscriptions, but I've gotten to a place where those things bring convenience to my life, as in I learn a lot from YouTube. I'm on this thing every day, not just talking to you guys, but learning about different topics that can help me and help you as well. But you know, you kind of have to pick and choose those battles for yourself, like what's actually worth it. Because every dollar you waste could be a dollar that's working for your future. And we have to be more mindful about our spending today, because things have changed. Like, you can't just go driving around in your car anymore, waste gas. Like, you have to be mindful of every dollar you're spending. So I totally recommend kind of looking over your spending with these subscriptions. It could be makeup, you know, it could be a printer. Like, now printers, you have to have a subscription to your ink. I mean, you don't have to, but like, you know, you notice like on Amazon, it's like subscribe and save. If you subscribe, you get a savings on that stuff, or you just pay more just to buy it once. Like, what is that? That's really just like everything being targeted at you for ads to get the most money, to get all your information, your data. And it's like we're getting so indoctrinated with this type of marketing that people think it's normal to spend. It isn't. Like, it's not about spending smarter, really. It's really about needing less. That's where you're gonna find true freedom. And that's where wealth can build, is noticing that, like, you need less every month, so your cost of living is down and you can live within your means. It's crucial. I'm constantly, I kind of sound like a grouch, like, with all my friends and stuff, like, but I can't really care, because I can't fault other people for not understanding how important it is right now to not be carelessly spending and be very intentional with our spending. Quality time is one thing, but like, you got to draw a line somewhere, and people won't understand. They're gonna think you're a party pooper. They're not gonna, you know, respect you, maybe call you names, but that doesn't matter. I didn't get here worrying about anybody else's thoughts about me, and you shouldn't either. We all do at some point, but like, the true strength comes from knowing who you are for yourself, knowing what you want, seeing a future version of yourself that you're working towards. You know, I saw a video today, this guy just being like, that want that you have is a future version of yourself telling you that you already have it. and we ignore it sometimes, so it's like maybe that future disappears. But I have so many things I want, and I kind of visualize what my life is going to be in the future, and I think that really helps getting me towards that goal. Knowing why I'm saving, knowing why I'm making these videos, knowing why I'm investing, knowing why I live within my means, knowing why I choose not to drink and carelessly spend money. Like, all these things are for goals. Little by little, they're gonna stack up, daily habits. That's gonna make it so I can live the life exactly that I want. And I'm kind of living that right now, I'm not gonna lie. Life is pretty good, but we're gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep motivating y'all. Hopefully, things get better. But I think you gotta kind of focus on what really matters to you right now. Every time you spend $1, what are you spending it on? And is it going towards your future? Are you gonna really want this thing now? Like, in the future when you have it, like, I know it feels good to have new stuff, but like, need less. Try to live off of less. If you want to buy something, like, wait like 3 weeks and see if like you actually do want that thing still 3 weeks from now, or you'd rather have the money to go towards something that really makes your life great. It's hard, especially when we're out here on social media comparing ourselves to each other, but we got to be strong, and we got to know why we're doing this. Nobody's gonna understand for you. It's all gonna look crazy to other people because it's hard. People like to live life easy, which in turn actually makes their life harder, which sucks. But regardless, I think we gotta look at what we're buying, making sure it really brings value to our life, not just buying to spend and, put ourselves in worse situations than we're in right now and kicking the can down the road. So that's pretty much all I got for this one, guys. Hopefully it helps, some advice, and I understand like the state we're in right now in society. So if you're feeling like the same way I'm feeling, like nothing seems worth it, the movies to go to, like the places to go, like I'm just like, damn, like I don't want to waste any more money, and I hope you guys don't either. So that's what this video is about today. So if you made it this far in the video, you're the best. You're awesome. This is who I do it for, you. Let me know in the comments you made it this far. Let me know what you think. Are you kind of like sucked into the subscriptions of life? You find yourself just spending money on a whole bunch of things every month, and it just leaves you in this vicious cycle? Let me know in the comments. My name is Sai. I'm an actor, a creative director, and daily YouTuber, and I help creatives like yourself take what you love and turn it into something real and build a life that actually works. So if you found value in this video, if you liked it, smash that thumbs up button, hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time we drop new videos on the channel every day. And subscribe to the channel. It's free. It really helps me out and the channel out, and you can change your mind whenever you want. So hit that up. That'd mean a lot to me. And join my school community. It's free. Looking for somebody that's wanting to talk about their money, try to get in a better position next year or whatever, and just trying to build this community so you guys can get to know me better and I can get to know you guys better. It's the best place to get to know me. So do that. Link in the description. Check out the books I got recommended down there. They changed my life, and I think they could really change yours when you're ready. You got to be ready to read. You got to be ready to want this information. So do that. And also, YouTube is popping up these videos on your screen right here, recommending you're going to really like them, and I know you will. All right, guys. You're not behind. You're just getting started. So let's build this life on purpose. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Boom.